Welcome to Verbal Vibe Mode. It's me, Lady G, here with Conga Beast.
What's good, y'all?
And how are you doing?
I'm peachy,
Peachy?
chilling, dealing, a little bit of stealing.
You're
you doing?
stealing and feeling peachy. Okay, all right.
How you doing,
I'm
Lady G?
I'm fine. I'm not feeling like a thief, that's for sure.
We all gotta survive out here in these streets.
Who knows?
It's COVID times. COVID times calls for desperate measures.
Yes, we are literally all trying to survive in these streets. Today, we decided to give a COVID-19 update. Yes, it is still a thing out here, and we want to make sure our listeners are informed.
I'm scared, y'all.
Okay, we want to make sure our listeners are not scared like Kong
I'm
and are
scared.
informed and staying safe out here.
Just gotta make sure everybody on the up and up. This stuff is getting serious. All joking aside, we thought it was something last year, but it is.
Starting to ramp up again. Essentially, cases are on the rise everywhere.
Sit down.
What?
I'm sorry. I just sit down, people. You just sit down for a little bit. We can fix this. You know what? Never mind.
I mean, people would sit down, but it's summer, so you have to give people false hope and then fake reopen everything, thinking that everything's okay. Meanwhile, you're essentially encouraging the spread of it. You know what? We'll get into it. The Delta variant is rapidly spreading around, and
The anger that we feel.
it is, because it's a cyclical matter that's not really going to stop until people essentially pay attention and do their self due diligence to, do right for the greater good and not just yourself. If you
Exactly.
are out there like that.
Exactly. And just hopping straight into it, us dealing with our own little areas that we live in. It's freaking ridiculous the lack of respect that the quote unquote people in charge have for this type of thing happening.
Oh yeah.
I mean, the lack of mandates for masks, the lack of them actually trying to fix the situation is just like they don't care. It's almost like it doesn't exist anymore because people are vaccinated. That's not how this works.
Nah, not at all. I think we're
That's
in the
just
middle
how
of
this
it
works.
because a lot of movement is happening. Like currently, DC just reinstated their mask mandate. New York basically reinstated theirs by saying essentially if you are going to an indoor restaurant or a fitness center, you need to be masked up. Also, the World Health Organization is calling for a halt on booster shots of the vaccine through at least September so poorer countries can have access to the standard doses of the vaccines. So it's going to get there eventually. States tend to play copycat when it comes to stuff like this, but I think another issue is states not trying to feel hypocritical in the matter. I mean, when you banned basically a
Florida.
mask mandate, you don't want to renege on that and seem like,
Florida.
you going back to your word, but at the
Florida.
same time,
Oh man.
it's your resident safety that's in order. I mean, there's a whole nother state too that's in the news for not trying to
Man.
reinstate their ban, Arkansas.
And Texas.
Yeah, there's all sorts of just wild stuff.
It's just a lot of y'all just why? Why don't you care?
I don't know.
Like Illinois just put a mandate for areas or counties with high COVID numbers, and they're mandated to wear masks.
Mhm.
Over here in Indiana, IU and I think it's Monroe County, they mandate all the students if they're inside to wear masks. A lot of these schools are doing like
Yeah, same with kids here in the DMV area too, yeah. Well, I always say we because I feel like I'm still a child and I'm, like, still going back to
you
school
are.
with them in September, but they don't go back to
Lady
school
G
until
is still going to elementary school,
Yeah,
y'all.
I am. I am. I'm in AM kindergarten, all right? Like, I was PM kindergarten because I was popping. I didn't wake up late. I've always been an early riser. Anyway, whatever. We're not talking about my schooling. Mind your business.
Lady G is 10 years old, everybody.
I am. A whole 10-year-old out here.
She still got a
Can you believe it?
Lightning McQueen lunchbox.
I sure do. The metal joint with the thermos sippy cup, the insulated one. You know what it is.
She's the only fifth grader that has hot soup every day.
This is so random, but
Like it's the middle of the summer. No, hot soup. Hot soup. Oh man, I never had one of actually, I did. I had a soft lunchbox. It was I had all types of different lunch boxes along with backpacks. I don't know how we got to this, but one school year, I gotta tell this real quick. One school year, my mom decides, hey, I'm gonna buy my kids brand new backpacks. And mind you, Jurassic Park 3 just came out. So my mom had the bright idea to buy me and my brother backpacks. Well, she buys my brother a decent. I can't even remember what kind she bought him. She buys me a Spinosaurus backpack from Jurassic Park 3. That would be cool until you looked at the backpack and there's a giant rubber dinosaur mouth sticking out of the backpack, and you just
I
like, serious?
cannot.
Are you serious, mom? My dad was like, "Are you trying to embarrass yourself?" Seriously, I gotta find this backpack. It's the worst backpack I've ever seen in my life.
No.
I cried. I ain't even gonna hold y'all. I cried when she showed me this.
Why did you cry?
It was
Come
awful.
on,
It
man.
was terrible to look at
How you cry?
because
And Kong
I'm
said,
not
"I'm a child."
going.
Okay.
Listen,
All
I went
right.
to school in the hood. If I take that backpack with me in the hood, it's over with. It's over with. There's no Kong. There's no verbal vibe. No, my self esteem would have been destroyed, and I would have been a mute for the rest of my
I
life.
can't.
Oh man, I hated that backpack so much.
So yeah, my dad had bought me a Power Rangers lunchbox, the metal joint with the click click, like little suitcase clickies, and the thermos. And you know how usually like, you was joking about me taking
Oh
soup to
my
school. You usually put hot stuff in thermoses, don't you? No, because I'm a square
God, you so old.
and I'm literally made of water. I would just put ice water in it. Like
Are you
what? Who
serious?
does this?
I hate you so much. Why?
Ice water, yo. Because I was
So
thirsty.
corny.
And here's my thing. I'm not a huge germaphobe, but bruh, I was not messing with them water fountains at school.
What? The water fountains at school was the next best thing since a garden hose.
They were so gross. Not when you had somebody in your class that put their mouth over the
Okay, how
joint.
many people were doing that? How many of y'all out here putting mouths on water
Okay.
fountains?
They know exactly who they are.
Shoot,
There was a couple of them people at recess, PE, and all the rest of those activities.
just sucking
Oh,
the life out
nasties,
of a
and they
water
would do it
fountain.
too, and they'd run to the front. Meanwhile, we all thirsty, and we just looking like, "Are you kidding me? Like, what is wrong with you? Why? Why? Why do you do
Getting
this?"
full copper in your mouth. This is just straight nickel.
All the lead poisoning. Save some for us. Like, what is wrong with you?
Just straight nickel.
Terrible.
Nickel and dimes in your mouth.
Smelling like quarters by the end of the
Mm. Like,
day.
man, you smell awfully metallic-y, bruh.
Oh my god, terrible. But yeah, I used to fill it up with ice water because who does that? And I'm so goofy. To this day, I still carry around an insulated mug with ice.
Freaking lady
Shout
G.
out to Corksicle. All right, let's get back on track because that was a hell of a segue to nothingness. Drink water, people. Stay healthy.
No, but I was just saying how Indiana University is making their students wear masks indoors, and it's getting bad because just last week, the beginning of school, there was 41 students. I apologize. 61 students in a specific community school that had to get sent home in quarantine just because of one faculty member.
Yeah. Even here, George Mason, which is one of the bigger schools here, they basically put on a vaccine mandate that you have to be masked up in class, obviously, to be safe. But a law professor
Mhm.
is suing the university for that mandate. So, yeah, interesting. Saying that it is unnecessarily coercive and unconstitutional, specifically, is what his grounds are. He says since he's already had COVID, he doesn't need the vaccine.
I think why fight it? Why fight?
You see the energy that it takes to do something like that? Like, the energy to just sit down, like Kong said before.
Why fight it though? Like I'm confused. I'm genuinely confused as to why people are so avid. I mean, you got the freaking I don't who is it? The governor in Florida telling people to that he's not gonna wear a mask and his kids ain't gonna wear a mask.
Yeah, okay,
You
sure.
got the governor of Texas who banned masks. Like, what is wrong? Why are people so
Like, it's literally left up to choice, but the thing is, a lot of these places and localities are kind of like they wanna be hands off, but they also wanna show action.
it doesn't make any sense though.
If you wanna leave it up to the people, just do that. Why are you banning mandates and doing all this action and then going back to regret it, and then we're still in it, still happening.
And maybe we built different. Our thought processes are different. I don't know. I'm okay with wearing a mask. Yeah, it sucks, but hey, whatever is gonna keep my people safe,
Yeah,
you
you just
know,
gotta thug it out, do what you gotta do. for everybody, the greater good, just not you, yourself. And you literally are the greater good too if you gotta, circle back to that and just drop that gem to yours or whatever. You don't have to convince yourself that you're doing a good job, but just think that your actions literally are a part of the bigger picture. There's more to it than just thinking like, what about me and your safety? And then that's cool. But again, transmission is spread through what? So
I
yeah.
mean, again, just do what you feel is right. Don't listen to these people who are telling you that you don't need to wear a mask. If you feel like you should get the vaccine, by all means, go ahead and do that. I'm not getting the vaccine yet, but that's just me. But I will gladly wear a mask. I have no problem with that. Keep both myself and others, at least somewhat safe.
I have the vaccine and I still will be wearing a mask. So there's that.
Hey, see, look at Lady G just doubling up on the
Bow,
safety out
bow,
here.
bow. But I have to.
Just getting down and dirty with the
No,
safety.
Mike. Trying not to stay dirty. That's the purpose of me still wearing the mask out in these streets when I do have to go out. But just take the precautions that you need. Keep in mind for your own safety as well as everybody else. Do what you can.
To be honest, a lot of people don't care.
Yeah.
Like they don't. There's a lot
Mhm.
of people out here who are literally saying, "If I get COVID and I die, it's just meant to be." Like who?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, okay. You have the right think how you want to think, but that's just ridiculous.
It is. And then you have the people that get it and feel like it wasn't that serious because they got hit with a different strain.
Yeah.
And essentially feel like since they beat it, not that they're immortal, but they're like,
Still got people dying from this stuff, people.
I didn't need to get the vaccine and I'm still fine. It's just like, okay, that's a case. That You're literally a rare case in the
Yeah.
situation. You were very lucky to still be here. So again, these are rare cases. Everybody's different. It seems to basically attack and hit everybody's body differently.
Everybody, buddy.
Everybody body. Everybody body
buddy.
different. Just be mindful. I know everybody has their own feelings and experiences. Don't just take one person's word for it just because they had it and they beat it essentially.
Oh my goodness, I found the backpack.
Oh no.
Sorry.
This is
I'm sorry,
terrible.
listeners.
Yeah, you apologize again.
It's
This is terrible. Let me go find my freaking Power Rangers and Barney thermos. Yeah, I had a Barney thermos. I didn't tell you that earlier, but so.
Please stay safe, y'all. It's getting a lot worse. And your government and the media don't want to say anything. The Delta variant is putting people in hospitals, taking people out of jobs, killing people. Please be safe. Please wear a mask. Please get the vaccine if you feel like you should get the vaccine.
Please continue to wash your hands, please.
Man, please. How in the world do we need tutorials on washing hands? That's
Hey,
the story for it, girl.
ABCs. Sing your
Ooh.
ABCs, right?
I'm still confused as to why
Don't be
everybody
rushing
needed
through
to
them things either. ABCD didn't know.
ABCDEFGHIJKLMNOP.
Wash your hands properly. Twinkle, twinkle, little star. If that's the
Dude,
melody you need. Oh, same
why
one. Bet. Sing whatever you would like to in that key. Just make sure you sing it properly.
people, please wash your hands. I don't get it. I don't know why we need.
With soap, please, preferably. The temperature of the water, I'll leave that up to you. But personally, for me, I feel like if it ain't scalding, my hands are still holding germs. Soap, water. Scrubber,
I'm
scrubber,
just
scrubber,
saying we
scrubber.
need hand washing tutorials. I think that is so ridiculous. But yeah, whatever. I'm not gonna judge how people live. Wash your hands, you nasties.
Yeah, and don't just
you nasty.
rely on hand sanitizer, please. Because I know you're out and about. You don't have access to a sink, soap and water and stuff, whatever. Cool, I get it. But when you get home, can you please wash your hands?
Don't touch nothing. Don't look at nothing. Don't think about touching nothing. Just put your hands in. You can't wash your hands right then and there. Put your hands in your pocket.
You know what? Just walk in the house and put your hands up. I don't know how
Good
you gonna get in the
grief.
house with your hands up, but you're gonna figure it out, okay?
Put your hands in your pocket.
You can open the door with your feet and then get in the house. Keep your hands up until you get to the sink.
You need to go in somewhere. Kick the door. Kick the door. Somebody be in there. Open it up for you.
How
Kick
you
the
get-
door. Nasty, nasties. Just not washing their hands.
All right, switch it up a bit. We are going to take a coronavirus quiz. It is titled Think You Know About the Coronavirus? 10 Little Questions by avert.org, an organization that is based in the UK. They have a lot of information about HIV and AIDS. Get educated, but they have a nice little quiz. I'll put the link in the show notes. notes. Don't worry, y'all can take it too. But I want to see how well we do with these questions. Are you ready,
I'm gonna
Kong?
fail.
Oh,
I am not.
oh, all right. All right. Question one.
Do you know about COVID? No, I don't.
Please exit the quiz. Question one. How is COVID 19 passed on? A, through droplets that come from your mouth and nose when you cough or breathe out. B, in sexual fluids, including semen, vaginal fluids, or anal mucus. I'm sorry.
I like that one.
I gotta read that
I like
again.
the anal mucus part.
Oh my God.
Anal mucus.
It's not supposed to be funny.
That is my answer.
C, drinking unclean water. D, all the above.
Could you imagine if that was like the case? Just drinking like unfiltered water. That's how you got COVID. It was just easy as that.
You know who wouldn't get a COVID? Me and my ice water thermos, eh? Fresh from the fridge. Let's go.
Oh man, I don't know. I would go with all of the above.
Okay, I'm gonna put all the above.
I mean, you know.
Think again.
Okay, so then the first one.
It was the first one. Through droplets that come through your mouth and nose when you cough or
You
breathe
sure
out.
them anal fluids ain't got COVID in it?
No. Question 2. What are the common symptoms of COVID-19? A, a new and continuous cough. B, a fever. C, tiredness. Or D, all of the above.
All the above.
Correct. Number 3. Can you always tell if someone has COVID?
No.
Okay, well, shit. That's an answer A. I'm going to go ahead and put no. No, it's correct. Not everyone with COVID-19 has symptoms.
Dude, there's a lot of asymptomatic people out here. That's how most of these schools are getting sick and messed up.
Absolutely. Question number 4, a callback to what we just spoke about.
Anal fluid?
Shut up. Can washing your hands protect you from COVID-19? A, yes, but only if you use strong bleach. B, normal soap and water or hand sanitizer. C, no. Washing your hands doesn't stop COVID-19.
Remember to go ahead and drink that bleach, guys. You know, from your own
Oh
very
my God.
best president.
Make sure y'all go in that sun, get them UV rays. Don't put your sunglasses on. Stare into that eclipse too. Sanitize your eyes while you at it.
Get some UV rays and that bleach inside. Oh man, what was it? What was B?
Normal soap and water or hand sanitizer is enough.
I mean,
C is no, because it doesn't stop COVID.
I mean, it's not enough, but I would go with B.
Correct.
Oh wow.
See, people, wash your damn hands.
You heard it here first.
Question 5. Which of the following people is COVID-19 more dangerous to?
Blacks.
Select all correct responses. So this is multiple. Well, yeah.
Hey.
Unfortunately,
Hey.
yes. Children, older people, especially those aged 70 and above. C, people with underlying health conditions. D, European people.
What? Is that what that says? Or does it say white?
It says European people. You know I have no qualms about saying white.
They don't have a choice of A, B, and C.
Nope. Nah, it's select all. So A, B, and C, you said?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I guess Europeans. I don't know exactly what that's supposed to mean. What the F does that mean?
Incorrect. Think again.
COVID-19,
I mean, older folks are definitely more susceptible.
underlying health conditions.
And that.
Yeah, children just spread it a lot because kids. And they thought they were slick with that European people part because we know what they wanted to put. Next question. Are people living with HIV always more at risk? A, yes, people who have HIV have weaker immune systems. B, no. People who adhere to antiretroviral treatments and have a high CD4 count aren't more at risk.
I'm gonna go with A.
Think again. No.
Oh, well, excuse me. I apologize.
No, they're not. They on it, meaning that people who are effectively utilizing HIV treatments and high CD4 counts, they're not more likely to get COVID-19. Question 7. When should fabric face masks be worn? On public transport, in confined or crowded spaces, in small shops, all of the above.
All of the above. Those are all literally the same thing.
In the public? Oh, there you go. Correct. Question 8. Can COVID-19 be cured? Yes. Hot drinks can cure COVID-19. No. COVID-19 is a death sentence. No. But most people get better by themselves.
Oh boy. I want to say no, but the two no options are just so dramatic.
The two no options are just, they're quite extra, but okay.
I would say A, because people think you can.
Yes, hot drinks can Kong.
Listen, lady. Okay, I will go with what, C?
No, but most people get better by themselves.
Listen, it feels like there's no right answer to this. stupid question.
Come on, lesser than 3 evils. There really isn't. Which one? ABC.
I just do B. It sounds dumb.
A death sentence?
Yeah.
Oh
I'm gonna
my
go with the
god.
goofy one.
Clearly it was C. No, but most people get better by themselves.
No, guys, this is a death sentence. Wash your hands.
Oh my god. Question 9. Which of the following is an example of physical distancing, which is what they call it over there? We call it social distancing. A, you stop going to crowded places and visiting other people's houses. B, you stop talking to people.
Yep,
Anyway. C, you stop speaking to your friends on the
that
phone.
also works.
I feel like it's all of those sound like a vacation.
Man, all of those feel fantastic. Don't worry, guys. We don't hate you guys. We hate all of you. I'm gonna have to go with what? Wait, the first two choices were what?
You stop going to crowded places and visiting other people's houses.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with that one.
Correct. Final question. Can people with HIV protect themselves from COVID-19? A, wash their hands regularly and follow the physical distancing or social distancing advice. B, keep taking their antiretroviral treatment. C, exercise regularly, eat well, and look after their mental health. D, all of the above.
We'll go with D.
All of the above. Correct. Kong scored a 6 out of 10. He don't know nothing.
I know absolutely nothing.
Even though I feel like he threw a couple of questions. Yeah. For today's sake, we will give him a round of applause. Yay.
Yeah. The girl goes wild.
But once again, people,
Wash your daggone hands. That shouldn't be something that we have to say.
mask up if you do go out. Stop touching people when you go outside. I know you want to touch people because you ain't been outside in months. Don't do
Ooh,
that.
look at that face. That's a nice
Stop
face.
breathing in people's. I do say that, but don't do that. And don't be breathing in people's faces either. Like back up.
People love getting close.
They really do. You do. You're too close.
Cool it down.
Anything else?
No, that's it. Wash your daggone hands, man.
That concludes today's episode of Verbal Vibe Mode. Make sure you subscribe on your favorite podcast app. Also, special announcement for those who listen to us on Spotify, you have access to polls and quizzes. Well, we're not going to grade you or anything, so I should just say polls,
will.
essentially. Where we ask you questions and you respond.
I
Shout
will
out to those
grade
who have replied so far. You also have the ability to respond to questions that we ask you, too.
Conga Beast grade.
Also, check out the show notes for links to the resources that we used today.
I grade things.
Be sure to check out verbalvibemode.com. All right, bye.
I love y'all.